That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. I just lost a patient and a dear friend. Yulia. She was a good woman. She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall, but there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath. Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that Genetricum Fututo and scratching his eyes out. Well, come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can. Feeling all right? I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I'm tired. Gladly. Feeling all right? A city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't think it through. Maybe it was an attempt to create Spatsnake Absolute. Sure. Do you... Hemlock. I haven't... Gladly. I wish. Just... I'm Lucretia. I'm tired. My husband, I would... So, as he... I could... The next thing... It's alright. And while... Oh, kind of... But... Well, until this, the last, and then she's been... But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only one of my patients. I really... He's become... I just... Really? That...
Greetings and salutations. Greetings, I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I. And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing, leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching. I have traveled, distant trade, and never have I... Is this a riddle, or perhaps you mean to say you feel like you are ahead of your time? We will have... my... You mean to... I'll tell you, Oh, if we... A good... I rent... And we... Now, this time, when I... Indeed, in any... I went... Anything... Shh. Have you not... Oh... Then I suppose... Of course, and scaling the chasm wall is out of the question. For it is simply... But as they say, if the wind fails, use the oars. And here the second option is to leave the way we came in, through the shaft above the bath. See, the shaft is quite high. But if one gathered up enough wood, one could make a series of ladders. I admire it. There was an attempt made by... They even decided to keep records of... They heard a godlike voice shake the entire city. So it's... Ah, yes. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. As a Greek, this is nothing new to me. It is... Have you not... When did me... Instead... So yet... If we avoid... It does, doesn't it? But it is not enough for us to do this, for even if 99% of us adopt this principle, that will never be enough. Sadly, no matter how well we protect ourselves, the life's work of many good people. Ah, the voice of experience. I am... But for all that, my friend, is quite the deep... I do... Nothing comes to my mind, my friend. That, my friend, is quite the dilemma. But after some... I do not enjoy the thought of another visit from Domitius. But of... I hope...
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to our little community. You arrived on a sad day, friend. Well, I help out with... But you... You wouldn't be... There are much... But one... Oh, I just mean... They weren't nearly as... Some people say it's divine. I mean, which me... And I'm... Good. Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two... The first... I'm glad. It's best if I... Oh... Look, I haven't done... Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. And when you grow up in the north, I saw enough, so I... But that can't... Needless, my... Oh... Nice of you, in any... Or at least... the strain... I've never... If... Strain, if they're all I... What? I'm glad someone... But if you... Come back and...
Salve. Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius. Terrible shame what happened to Yulia, but we just have to carry on, don't we? You mean how did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale. All right. Well, you see, I'm in the business of mostly sculptures, vases. Had myself a nice little shop in Rome, just off the Forum. Lots of foot traffic. See, about 7 months ago, half of Rome caught on fire. So I gather my coins and some priceless vases into a cart, all the way down to the river. I'm elbowing for a stampede of people, turning back now and then to make sure she hasn't legged it with my valuables. But, to my surprise, we make it. And I see this barge loading up, and it's so full it's almost sinking. But the captain's happy to take my coin. So I start boarding, and then he puts his hand on my chest and he says, "No, too heavy. The cart or the girl." So I did what anyone would have done. The girl? Weren't you listening? All my valuable... I mean, I can all... So I put my hand... And in one sweep... No, I dived in after it, of course. Aren't you paying attention? That... Only, I guess I must have hit my head or something when I came to... I couldn't agree more. I mean, sure, I'd lost a few thousand denarii, but I've already made it back, and this place is a very... Look around you, there must be more... Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of... Oh, it's perfectly legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it. Hear what? You sure you're feeling all right? She claimed the statues were whispering to her. Nobody else could hear it. Then she shut herself in the palace and we never heard from her again. But I digress. Do you want this Silphium or not? Well, if you did that, you'd break the golden rule, and we'd share the same fate as the last lot who lived here. Is that what you want? Do you think I don't know a bluff when I see one? Nice try. That's hardly my concern. But if you get a job, work hard... Very well. Perhaps I can interest you in something within your budget? I'm afraid not. If you're desperate, I did hear that Aurelia down at the tavern. Some people here are... It's terrible for inflation. Of course, I've scared... Thank you, friend. I don't, She was headed to the baths not long ago. Malleolus. I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe. What hope does he have of protecting us? Not... Very well.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
It's the statues.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost? I don't think so. I've never seen you before. Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you. Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real. Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite... But don't worry. All right.
The 49 Belades fetch again.
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in... I don't know. I don't... Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking. They said that... Yes. What does it say? My treasure! My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said, if anything, he gave me this key. And all I remember is he said, now no... Hannibal said... Galerius or... What about the rules? I don't want everyone to get... Like... Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was... You're going to let me out of here? Galerius already... What about... Like, if you... Hannibal... Gold? My friend, he said he gave me all I... Now no, but... Bye-bye.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culus cumulatus... What? Quick, Yulia, you need to... Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing and at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle? Look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. That you... And maybe she can tell her in the meantime. Oh no, they'll... But... Well, until... And she's... But I read one of... His... Thank... That's a
Help! You have to do something! A man arrived in the baths. Real nar... Are you see? Are you going to help? Thank you. I have to hide. What? We don't have time for this. The shrine is collapsed.
Fabia, no! Oh God, she's dead! Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her! Oh, Fabia, why did you have to go in there? Poor sweet girl.
Hey, Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last 10 days, I'm not making you a bow.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is? I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood? Thank you. A small community. Ha! I was told Oh, don't play always the Emperor. You say... So you admit... You're a terrible liar, so none of you are allowed to leave. Fascinating. That sounds an awful lot. And I saw... Another... You've... Now... You lot of Of course it's all... What? However... Do you have any last words? You'd squander your last words on an empty threat. Now it's my turn to tell you something. Once I'm done with you and Quinctius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates. And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
That's how they turn you to gold! Superior, please grant us your protection. Everybody
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving...
A fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Help! You have to do... You have to do something, or he's... Are you daft or just callous? Ugh. The shrine!
Fabia, no! Oh God, she's... Dead! Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her. Oh, Fabia, why did you have to go in there?
with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you? What is it, citizen? He's one of the 3 Connors. I went to bed. I don't see what... Of course. Well, as I always say, it's by threat, because it's brute. What's done as we walk? If you... Not that it's any unfortunate. See them sent this... in any...
All right?
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
If you're trying to goad me into an argument, it won't work. Stop.
If the old man couldn't even keep his own daughter safe, how can anyone trust him to keep us safe, eh?
Why do I get the feeling you had something to do with Santa's disappearance?
Oh, the murder.
Isn't the great temple majestic? A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. Oh my. I take it people are quite... I suppose it's quite... Usually, however... The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction, and then... But to... Let's... You know, I'm not in... Karen. Old. Have you... Good. You have? Then what is it? Yes. I understand many of our friends were carried here by a... What else? That's true. What else? Yes. I also had such an encounter. You mentioned earlier, you met I see. And was this Karen, by any chance, wearing a hood? Because I've seen her before. There's something I think you should see. I think you'd better follow me to the baths.
What?
How could you know that? And why are you talking to me instead of doing something about it? Please, go and stop him, and come back to me once we're no longer in danger.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Name's Rufius. I mean, see... What? Of course, I can't families... Same... Because... If you were dealing with... Nobody is supposed to know about that. Did Lucretia tell you? Gah. I get stirred up by things that shouldn't... You want to help me.